Stop it with that face. Come on. You're too cute to make a face like that. There it is. Now sit down. There's a blanket between you and the grass, and no bugs are gonna climb onto you. I promise. And if any do, I'll show them who's boss. Still with the face. Babe, come on, loosen up. Shake out your arms and legs. There's nothing here to be stressed over about. I'm here with you. Excellent. Shoulders next. Give them a wiggle. They're practically up by your ears. I feel tense just looking at you. Let those fall now. Yes. You didn't realize how tense you were, did you? Now, lay here with me. We set aside today to relax. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're in a beautiful park. The streets are quiet. The sun is out. There's a breeze. And it's not as blisteringly hot as it was last week. You can't make better weather than this. It would be foolishness not to take advantage of it. Come on, babe, please. Relax with me. I know you've been pent up recently, but you have to make the effort to let go of all of that. Forget all the bad stuff and just lay down with me here. We'll both close our eyes and bask in the sun. Or we can find shapes and clouds if you want. Or we can argue about which ice cream flavor is the best. Of course, ice cream is a very important topic for discussion. We can't come out here and not go get ice cream. The shop is just right across the road, and you know I love their honey ice cream. You also know it's the best flavor they have, so you have to get some too. I don't want to hear any talk about this chocolate chunk nonsense. Honey all the way, okay? What do you mean you have too much to do to sit with me? We drove all the way out here, and just now you remember this? I'll buy it. You've been working so hard all week, and we had this plan in advance. Just to let it all go, that's such a waste. I don't believe it. You're making excuses. Stop holding on to all that shit you have in your head. There's nothing you can do about work right now. There's nothing you can do about any of that family or friend junk. Just listen to me. Just concentrate on yourself, okay? And look at me. You're your number one priority. Just let everything else fall away and sit down in this blanket with me, okay? You know you want to. You know you want to sit with me. Come on. Just give in, okay? Stop holding on to the negative. There we go. Good job. Are you feeling better already? Perfect. Just wiggle around and get cozy. We can even cuddle for a bit if you want. There's no one else around here to give us weird looks. Alright, now close your eyes and take a moment to breathe. Yeah, do it again. Just one more time, babe. Just deeper and longer this time. Just really let it all out. Just breathe out anything that casts a shadow on your heart. Much better. You look more relaxed already. Do you want to talk about why you've been off lately? I mean, you seemed more on edge than normal. You think you're stressed out or anxious? I don't want to assume, but I know something is definitely happening with you. You don't have to talk with me about it if you don't want to. I won't force you. You're my darling after all. Well, let's just forget all about it. You can do that, right? Just for a couple hours tops. We'll shake all the thoughts out that aren't good and wholesome. And by the time I'm done with you, your gorgeous noggin is gonna be filled with nothing but happiness. Sure, I'm cheesy, but I made you smile, didn't I? So, I succeeded in my mission. I love seeing you smile after all. It hurts me to see you so stressed out because, well, can I just tell you that despite everything that's going on right now, I think this year has been the best one yet. I think even though we've had challenges, I refuse to let those overshadow the good parts. We've spent more time together than ever, and that makes me extremely happy. We got to do so many fun things, and we played all kinds of new games, spent long weekends, all snuggled up in bed, and I at least tried to make you dinner that one time. I failed, but it was an attempt, at least, and it was a good bonding experience. And that was good. I enjoyed it. Exactly, it was amazing. It's something I have to work on too, reminding of myself of all the positive things that have happened recently. It's so easy to get caught up in the bad, but wonderful things do happen too, despite this global pandemic. Sneaking in between all those dark spots. Life is black polka dots on white, and not just white dots on black, you know? Most of the time, I think things are good. You just have to remember to look at all those white spaces in between. Okay, maybe that was a pretty shit metaphor, but I still like it. It's your turn now. Tell me, just one positive thing that's happened this month. Just tell me one thing. Yeah, see? It's not all just doom and gloom and stress. Good things still happen. Like, last time I just looked at the wild tiger population, and surprise, surprise, it was increasing. And I think that's pretty cool. And there's also been some excellent movies so far this year, and there's more to come still. And I think with the tiger population increasing, I think that's just great. It just shows how far we've come as a species, and that we're still making efforts in the right direction to try to, help out with the environment and prevent climate change and all that bad stuff that will bring us our demise if we don't do anything about it. In all reality, I think the world is a pretty cool place to be in right now. Well, maybe it's not that cool. I mean, there's still a lot of bad things going on, but for most of the time, I think it's just hard to remember all the good times that we've had in our lives, and sometimes we just get too overwhelmed with the bad thoughts that we see in the news, and we forget to remember what's been good in the past. I'm not saying that's all rainbows and sunshines, but there's a lot of good going on right now too. Plus, you have me, and I have you, and we have our friends and families. We have strangers who smile at us, and I have it on good authority that puppies and kittens are now cuter than ever, with their tiny little toe beans and small voices. They're so cute, just like you. You're so cute, just like you. Nope, no arguing. You're amazing, you're cute, and I'm amazing, and the world is good, and today is a gorgeous day, and you're beautiful too. And it's perfect. I couldn't put together a better day if I tried, and I've always told you that you're more amazing than I could ever imagine. That is still true. That is still true, just as true today as when I first told you. Having you here in a sunny place fills my soul up with light. I look at you and I'm reminded of mountains. Majestic, strong mountains that are sometimes battered by wind and storm, but at the end of it all, you just make it out and still stand as strong and as beautiful as before. Yes, it's another weird metaphor. You can criticize me all you like, but What would you like for me to compare you to? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Would you like that more? No to Shakespeare then. Does that make Rhodas off limits? I can't tell you your skin is soft as petals and your cheeks as rosy soft. No? Whatever you want to be, that's exactly what you should be. But if it was up to me, you'd be some kind of royalty, I guess. Maybe. Well liked and respected and not a want in the world. Or maybe something quiet and soft like a forest nymph in the meadow. Okay, I'll stop with all the cheese. You go again. Tell me another good thing. I want to hear it all. I want to hear from you. Just pick any good thing. From whenever, I just want to hear it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. See? It's another good thing. It's another wonderful thing. Just promise me something, okay? I just want you to think of these things anytime you're feeling stressed or down. Anytime you need to pick me up, just think of me and think about how far we've come along since we first known each other. We've gotten to be as old as we are through sheer stubbornness and a willingness to keep going. And that same grit and determination and the goodwill of the universe will carry us on for years to come. Each of those years will bring new challenges, but they'll have moments just like this too. Moments that we can look back on and enjoy and cherish. I want every year to have as many of these moments as possible. Peaceful and quiet and happy with you, of course. It'll happen too, and I can feel it. We'll make it happen together, and anytime you're feeling down, or I am, we'll come right back here, lay on a blanket in the grass, and remind ourselves why life is so great, and of all the little things that make life interesting, strange, and wonderful. Now, I'll stop pushing you. We're going to really while a day away. I want to find shapes and clouds. I haven't done that in ages. And then, I haven't forgotten yet, okay? I haven't forgotten. We're still going for ice cream. You go first, though. What do you see in the clouds?